and welcome to the fourth episode of Go Circular Pioneers Virtual Talks. Today our guest is Dries Van Gheluwe, who is a business development advisor at Port of Antwerp. Dries is responsible for the commercial development of NextGen District at Port of Antwerp, an area which is 100% dedicated to circular economy. Dries, welcome and thank you for being with us today. I would like to talk to you about today about the circular economy infrastructure and facilities. Infrastructure has a major influence on whether resources can be preserved to use again or whether they're lost forever. Port of Antwerp is Europe's second largest port, an important lifeline for the Belgian and European economy, and is home to Europe's largest integrated chemical cluster. So my question would be, Dries, what is the role of infrastructure in achieving circular economy, and can you please also share with us about the NextGen District at the Port of Antwerp, and how does it support the transition to circular economy?
Yeah, pleasure to go over this. You can take it, I think, from different angles when you ask this question. Of course, infrastructure being a port, we already have a lot of infrastructure, let's say, definitely to handle goods. So also from an import-export perspective, also for circular economy, this will play a very important role. So I think there is just a traditional business from the port industry that will carry on. But of course, we need to take this from another perspective, definitely when it comes to handling waste. So this is something that we are definitely positioning ourselves in having a good angle from where the waste comes from. Who are the waste handlers? We do have waste handles facilities already inside the port area, but also when you want to move to a circular economy, you need to do something with this waste. And mostly the opportunities that we are looking now today is recycling factories that downcycle the waste or upcycle the waste in several ways for again to reuse it in our chemical industry. And that's where the trigger is now to get that supply chain. So we do have this waste handlers today. How will this process run to get the waste collected inside the port area and then to get it on the right location? And then, of course, for the offtake, we can again use the infrastructure that we already have, or we can reintegrate that in the chemical industry. And that's where the challenge is also for our chemical partners, who are looking, okay, how can we use feedstock that comes from waste instead of using virgin feedstocks? And that is a very interesting business model that now is taking place on several cases in the port area, and NextGen District is actually one of them. Because with NextGen District, to make the bridge to NextGen District, you already mentioned it's 100% focused on circular economy. Which companies do we want to attract is actually the companies that do not process the waste itself, but that use processed waste as a feedstock to get to new products that we can use in a circular way. So that's what number one focus for NextGen District, together with, and that's something else, is the biomass industry. Biomass that can also be actually residuals coming from waste. And again, there we can handle big feedstocks coming into our port. We have the companies that can handle this feedstock and bring it to the location where it's processed. So that's actually the main focus behind the NextGen District.
Wow. Okay. That's, I mean, sounds really interesting to me personally as well. And I look forward to for future developments of NextGen District, you know, to see what the future holds. So Dries, I want to also mention to our audience that Dries will present at Go Circular Virtual Summit on the 10th and 11th of March, along with his colleague Jessica Gerritsen.
Yeah.
And Dries, my basically the closing question would be, if you can tell me, would you talk about the NextGen District at your presentation, or there will be some more other information?
Yeah. The presentation, this will be a short presentation, will contain two main topics. One is actually the first thing that we discussed today is how is our position as a recycling hub? How is our position within this circular economy, and how do we see ourselves as handling those new feedstocks which contain waste? It's a new idea, something that we think about a lot. Also about the supply chain, because it's a very scattered landscape. It's not just one area where it comes from. No, it comes mostly from all over Europe. So it's the challenge there that we have to collect this feedstock, and how we position ourselves, which companies do we want to attract. And then the second part will be about NextGen District, go a little bit more in detail how we divided actually this area that is focused on circular economy, how we want to build this up, and how do we see ourselves with, let's say, here and within 5 years on NextGen District.
Amazing. Great. And I look forward hearing your presentation. Thank you for your time, Chris.
Thank you very much, Goha.